everyone. I'm 𝐤𝐚𝐥𝐿, the Senior Executive Conference Producer and Program Head at Transformance Forums. In today's episode, Redefining Leadership in the Age of Transformation, we are joined by Mr. Mohamed Bellal, the Group Chief Financial Officer at Pharma Pharmaceutical Industries, Shilpa High Potency. Hi, Mr. Mohamed, welcome and thank you for being with us today.
Welcome to you, Ms. 𝐤𝐚𝐥𝐿, and I'm very thankful for having me today, and I'm very welcoming Yani to discuss further.
Before we get into the conversation, could you share a bit about yourself with our audience?
Yeah, actually it's 26 years of experience, 26 years of unlearning and learning as much as learning. Actually, I began my road in 1999 as a credit controller and receivable controller at ExxonMobil Petroleum Corporation, which is the biggest petroleum company in the world. And then I built up my career and built up the layers of finance across multinationals, publicly listed corporates, holdings, and complex joint venture as well in Saudi Arabia, UAE, and Egypt.
Thank you. Thank you for that introduction, Mr. Mohamed. It's wonderful to learn more about your journey. So, Mr. Mohamed, you've built an impressive career in finance and transformation. Beyond your designation, how would you describe your journey?
Actually, my journey can be described, you can say my description of my journey is not a list of titles, but in fact, it's a progression of convictions, okay? I have three convictions that I have learned a lot through the 26 years of experience. The first one has a conviction that finance exists to enable decision making and not document it only. Okay. The second conviction that transformation failure is coming that you make the technology precedes the mindset. The last conviction, which is that the organization's resilience is coming from being rather than only predicting the future correctly, but also constructing the capabilities to stand firmly on those predictions when they fail. Okay, and this is an experience, not a theory. I experienced a lot because I have been in rooms where numbers looks good and great, but decisions were wrong. And I have been in another rooms when conditions were impossible, but the organizations survive and grow because of its right foundation. So it's never about the platform, it's about the sequence that orchestrate and align the platform in order to integrate with a certain objective of any organization at a given point in time.
That leads me to my next question. For years, finance has been seen as a function that protects value. How can CFOs strike the right balance between the two?
Actually, the point or the turning point here is in the perception. Okay, by the way, protection of the value and creation of the value both are essential. Okay, but when a CFO sees the finance as a protection, he will enable the approvals, the controls, the risk registry, which is fine. And when other CFO sees that it is the finance is about creation, okay, he will create simulations, scenarios, capabilities, portfolio, investment framework in order to create value before anyone in the room obviously will see. And this is also a main road. But end of the day, both are essential. But as a matter of fact, if you focus on protection, you will build up an organization which will yes, it will survive, but it will not grow. And if you will focus on creation, you will build up an organization that grows until it may collapse. That's why it's the vital between both. And the role of the CFO is a core in this, in aligning between the protection and the creation at a certain given point, okay, and which is, in fact, I want to add here that it is it's a human role, a human judgment, okay, which means that still the current real CFO, aligned, of course, of artificial intelligence platform, is needed as a human being throughout organizations and throughout the future.
Speaking of the future of finance, everyone is talking about AI making finance faster. But do you really believe its greatest impact will be speed or the quality of strategic decision making?
Yeah, I have a certain point of view here. It's for me, I am thinking that it is neither speed nor quality. It's about expectations, and I will tell you why. And in fact, the Jevon paradox, which is an economical, well-known paradox, built up in the 18th era, okay, taught us, okay, Given paradox taught us when the technology will become more efficient, okay, the demand on its output will be increasing, not decreasing. So your board as a CFO will not stand still, will not require anything, because the AI is analyzing fastly. No, they will dig deep more. They will require more analysis. They will require more scenarios, okay, to cope up and with the objectives that it is redefined, in fact, in the age of the rise of the machine. So the point here that each CFO has to know that it's never stopping, okay. The need of the human intellect is augmented with artificial intelligence, never stopping, okay. So that's why I'm saying it's about expectations, okay. The real finance strategic leader who is building up human judgment capabilities to stand and align with the expectation that will come from the AI, which is inevitable, okay. So again, it's a very core leadership perspective and mindset, outperforming the speed and the quality, okay. The speed and quality will come after, but the main is the mindset, how you will act, okay. This is the reply on your question.
Let's move from technology to leadership. In today's business landscape, what does it really take for a CFO to become a strategic leader rather than just a financial leader?
Straightforward, stop explaining the past only. Stop only explaining the past and start architecting the future, okay? And here I can tell you easily, a finance leader can easily produce a report, but a strategic leader produces clarity of decisions, produces trigger points, produces capabilities assessments, okay, produces a clear map for his or its or her organization for the exposure of its future, okay, and also for where this organization will be and when it can win, okay. So being a financial leader can produce reports, a strategic leader can produce decision clarity, okay, by trigger points, by capabilities assessment, by evaluation, by building up scenarios to be ready, okay. Both of them is needed, but it's about the strategic leader, it's about the identity. This is what I want to clarify, the identity. It's about your identity, and identity is not a tool. You cannot get a tool to create your identity. It's your identity, okay? Identity means mindset. So you as a CFO seeing a finance is controlling ending, for example, you will never be a strategic leader if you want. Of course, if you want, okay? Being a strategic leader requires a big, not big mindset as a large, but the mindset that integrates the big picture, okay, and align with the growth that's happening in our economical landscape, okay.
That's an important takeaway, actually.
Yes, yeah.
Before we conclude, Mr. Mohamed, I would like to ask you one final question. What principle do you believe every finance leader should hold on to, no matter how the business landscape evolves?
Yeah, I said it in the beginning, but I can clarify it more very easily. Please build on readiness, not certainty, okay? And it's a different mindset. Building on readiness, as you know, we are in the world that we are in a stepping stone world, okay? We don't know, we are not on bridge to know the distance and to know when and where we will be. But in fact, we are on a stepping stone, and this requires being ready even to lose, ready to maneuver in troubleshooting, okay. Even not only, I'm also in life, not only as an organization or as a finance leader, okay. So I'm advising my colleagues and fellows, and I'm advising myself as well to build your mindset on readiness. The organizations and the finance leaders who survive disruption are not the one who predict the future correctly. They are the one who construct capabilities to stand firmly when those predictions will fail, okay. And as I told you, in a stepping stone world, in the world that the next step will be only visible when you will gonna commit to the last step, then being ready is a main foundation that holds on.
That perspective is shaped by experience and it really shows.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Mohammed, for sharing your insights with all of us. It was truly a pleasure having you with us today.
Thank you very much, and I'm very happy that inshallah we will be on the 26th of August, very ready, and I'm very also ready to learn and unlearn as well from the outsides that will be there inshallah.
To know more what's shaping the future of finance, don't forget to join us at the 5th Middle East Edition CFO Vision and Innovation Summit and Awards 2026 happening in Riyadh on the 26th of August. To know more, stay tuned.